man has been violent from timeless time. And we have done everything to be free of that violence. We have invented non-violence, an ideal which never is, it goes by the overboard. We have tried every way to be gentle, to be kind, to be generous, and yet in our hearts, in our relationship with each other, we are very violent people. And religions what they said, try, work, forget yourself, don't be violent, don't kill. But from the memorial time, we are still doing the same thing. So we'll say, it'll take time to dissipate this violence. Such a deception, you follow, sir? We have taken over a million years and we haven't got rid of it, and we think we'll get another million years, we'll be rid of it. In the meantime, let me be violent. That's the game we play. So we are saying, is it possible to end that violence instantly? That means the understanding that psychologically, inwardly, there is no time at all. That you don't become, you follow, sir? You don't become, you don't achieve enlightenment. Which means the whole movement of time. So we are saying, observe violence, which is to be angry, to hate, to be jealous, to various forms of violence, and don't escape into a non-violent movement, which is the opposite. So when you observe the fact, there is no opposite. Are you following me? When I observe violence in me, I am violent. Why should there be non-violence? That's my conditioning, right? That's my hope. That's my intellectual concept. One day I will be non-violent, to be, what is it, what I was talking about? Violence. So, the fact of violence, the fact has no opposite. Right? Do you see that? If you see that, you're finished, do you understand? Because all our education, all our religion, everything traditional has said, work at it, gradually get rid of it, you follow? Which is movement in time, which is division. Time is division. So when there is an observation of violence, only violence, the observer who is watching the violence, you follow? That very observer is violence, right? Right? So the observer is the observed. You're getting tired? You understand, sir? There is no, the moment you have a division is the movement in time, right? And therefore there must be effort. Which is, the observer is thinking, the observer thinks he is different from the thing he observes. And so the very division brings conflict. Conflict, suppression, and all the rest of it. But when the observer realizes that which he is observing is part of himself, right? So there is no division. There is no duality at all. Right? So, can you see this fact that you are violent, and the fact has no division? So what has taken place in the mind? What has taken place in your mind when you are only observing the fact and not inventing the opposite? You understand? That you are jealous, that you are envious, that's a fact. And that the observer is the observer which is envy. So there is no conflict or suppression with regard to a particular reaction. The reaction is a fact. Now, can the mind totally observe this reaction, which is a fact, called jealousy? You get it, sir? Observe without any movement of time. Moment you have the movement of time, you have brought about division.